Ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another time with Dr. Larry Carnes. Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you on your midday moment, Doc. Optimum blessings to you, sir. Always good to see you. Thank you,
I
sir.
receive an optimum blessings to you.
Yes, sir. I received, Doc. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Trust you're having a great day today. If you woke up, that's enough said right there, right? If you're watching us right now or listening later on, that's a good sign that you're doing pretty good, in my opinion, folks. But thank you so much, folks, for those listening live right now and those listening later on. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, we've been talking about the power of transformation and the transformational process with Dr. Larry Carnes for a while, and also the optimum return, the as well, ladies and gentlemen, optimum leadership, all the above. So much in that, guys. But I'm just so happy that you're here today with us to learn a little bit about the journey, what we call the transformational process, and also the power of transformation. Matter of fact, Doc, I had to. I don't know why I wanted to look up the word, the definition, ladies and gentlemen, for those who may have looked up the word transformation, but just one simple definition of the word transformation, ladies and gentlemen. It says a deep, I love this one, folks, a deep, lasting change that fundamentally improves or alters a person's system, organization, or condition into a new and more effective state. That's one definition of transformation. I like that one because it talks about that deep, lasting change, folks. That's the power of transformation, folks. So we're excited about that. And Doc's been doing an awesome job over the years, folks, trying to help us out a little bit to understand that process and also the importance of how transformation can help us. So with that said, guys, hey, this is your midday. Doc, again, thank you so much for your time.
Optimum blessings and thank you. Want to extend the optimum blessings to those of you who are watching. We do that by decreeing and declaring the greatest and most favorable degree
Yeah.
of all that the Creator intended for you when He released, pushed, gave birth to you from the essence of His
Yes, sir.
innermost being, from His womb, His spirit, His I amness. That would mean that you're intentional. You would be wise to receive it. Now, when you hear that, this is what you have to focus in on with that definition that's given. You can elite everything and focus on deep lasting.
Yeah, Doc.
See, because transformational, when the process of transformation has been completing, it goes deep. That means it takes root and then it's lasting, which would imply it's sustainable. If
Yes.
it's not sustainable, you haven't experienced transformation. You
Right.
haven't been transformed if it isn't sustainable. So transformation is sustainable. It's sustainable from the interior. It's internal sustainability, not
Mhm.
external.
Right.
It's internal sustainability that's deep lasting, that cannot revert back to that which it was because that which it was no longer exists. When you
Yes.
have undergone the process of transformation, you cannot return to that which you were because that which you were is dead. See,
Mhm.
that's the foundation of transformation. The foundation of transformation is death.
Yes.
Dying to the old, dying to that which restricted you and held you hostage, but now giving birth to that which will cause a revitalization to occur in your life. So the
Mhm.
power of transformation is revitalization. The
Yeah.
power, however, is contained within the process. Now, with that being said, I was looking at something here, and anytime you're dealing with transformation, there's something that you have to be aware of, which many people forget about. You cannot always be laser focused. Now, that may sound like a catch 22, because if you're laser focused, then you can be blindsided from your peripheral because
Yeah.
you're so focused. So now, one of the things about transformation is you must identify and be mindful of your blind spots because there are blind spots. And blind spots mean it's not in your view, but it's there. And
Mm.
it's closer than you think. See, when you think you've eliminated it, it hasn't been eliminated, it's in a blind spot. And because it gets in a blind spot, it goes unnoticed. And the moment you think you're about to make a move, boom, you have a collision.
Mm-hmm.
So the process of transformation, when you truly understand it, it means that you have to expand your peripheral vision so that you're aware of everything that's taking place around you and stop trying to be so laser focused because you will miss something. And what you miss
Yeah.
is a critical component that's contained within you. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
See, transformation focuses on the person, on your I amness, on your I factor. And you have to evaluate your relationship with
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
You have to explore your inner self. See, that's the process of transformation. The process of transformation is the exploration of your inner self, your innermost being, because that's the true essence of who you are. During that process, you're going to examine your beliefs. You must examine your belief, and then your beliefs will be challenged during the process of transformation because there's a lot of stuff that many people believe that is just jacked up. So those things will be challenged during the process of transformation. And also during the process, you need to discover your personality
Mm-hmm.
because there are some personalities that are jacked up personalities. And the excuse is, well, that's just the way I am. No, that's the way that you chose to be. That's the way that you choose to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, that's your choice.
Yeah. That's right, Doc.
Deals with attitude, deals with behavior, deals with mannerisms, deals with personality. And then what's your personality trait?
Mm-hmm.
What's your temperament? All of this can be revealed during your process of transformation if you have someone who knows how to assist you in uncovering and discovering this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now you must understand how to list your strengths and your weaknesses. And
Yeah.
see, that's where it reveals have you died yet? Because until you die, we don't want to talk about our weaknesses.
Mm-mm. No, sir.
We always want to focus on the weaknesses or what may be categorized as the inadequacies of others,
Right.
when failing to acknowledge that there are some inadequacies within myself. But until you acknowledge and address them, they will you won't overcome them. They won't be corrected. And then finally, you have to do something. I say finally, there's one other one, but the process of transformation will
Mm-hmm.
take you on a painful journey to go back into your past.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed something that's quite interesting when it deals with families and family members. When they have family members who may no longer be with us, they passed on.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining family, be it whatever, they won't acknowledge how jacked up that person was in certain areas of their lives. They always want to highlight and pretend like, oh, this person was just so wonderful, so this and so that. It's like the story. There was a homegoing transition, a funeral going on. And these people were getting up and they were saying just wonderful and marvelous things about this man. And the
Mm-hmm.
mother leaned over to one of the children and said, go up there and look in that casket. Make sure that's your daddy in there. Because the one they're talking about is not the one that we knew that existed.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So see, people will give a whole lot of fluff because they refuse to recognize and acknowledge the true person.
Right.
The power of transformation will only be
Whew.
manifest and revealed in your life when you go through the process, and the process requires death. Death to selfishness,
Mm-hmm.
death to me, myself, and I, and the way that I want it to be, when the way that I want it to be may not be the best way. The
Yeah.
process of transformation is lengthy, it's messy, it's painful, and there will be blood on the floor, and the blood on the floor belongs to
Mm-hmm.
the one who's going through the process.
Mm-hmm.
Because blood, anytime you stretch and you tear, there's going to be some bleeding,
Mm-hmm.
and that bleeding is necessary. Watch this now, because the life is in the blood. So, what is it that needs to be? See, what is it that I need to release
Yeah.
that this tainted blood that's in me can
Mm.
become untainted because that which I was no longer exists? I've
Yeah.
gone through the process And now old things have passed away. All things have become new. I have a completely new blood system. I have a new cellular system.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, my newness has nothing to do with what I was.
Mm.
My newness and the power of transformation is who I am and who I have become. Therefore, the old DNA no longer exists.
Yeah, Doc.
The power of transformation is the internal restructuring of your spiritual DNA, where you
Mm.
cease to be who you've been socialized and modified to be, and you step back into the Creator and become who He created you to be. And when that happens, you'll remember to outlove,
Yeah.
outserve, outforgive each other. Optimum blessings to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Carnes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the power of transformation and the transformational process, folks. It is amazing. Hope y'all was taking some notes today. And for those who don't know, the quickest way I remember this, guys, the goal is to get you to your best self yet, to your optimum self. And you got to be in hot pursuit of doing that every day. And the question is, will you participate in that process? But know that you're going to need some help. Guys, you're going to need a Dr. Carnes, man, to help you and guide you in that area, folks, because this is not normal teaching, training, or coaching. I almost beg to differ that you will not find any better teaching than from Dr. Carnes on this subject, guys, because there's only one of him out of 8.6 billion people, and nobody teaches it. The optimum return, optimum leadership coaching, and all the above, folks. Nobody teaches it like him. So I think you will get the best results when you go through a Dr. Carnes, folks, to get you on that journey. And I just encourage you guys to learn more about getting to your best self yet. I'm working on me every day. So again, I always got to thank Doc for the opportunity to do that. Thanks, Doc, for
Man.
the tools, and thank you for the even for the courage to even do that. You know, you want to do that too as well. So Doc will push you, man. But guess what? Doc won't do. He can't do it for you. I love that for him. He cannot do it
Yeah.
for you. As much as he's qualified, he cannot do it for you.
You know the part that I don't like
What's that, Doc?
is before others get pushed, I get pushed.
Oh, yeah.
So I get pushed before, so that thing hits me. I'm dealing with that thing, man, from a
Yeah.
different perspective too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh
Yes, sir.
man,
Amen. I love it, man. So, yeah, we love that part of the process, guy, Doc, because we're growing. We are all growing, folks. I think some of y'all are growing out there for sure, but I know Doc and I are growing for sure. And we appreciate that, man. And because, I always believe that you can't teach what you don't know. You can say a lot of stuff from books, but if you ain't, the one that gets me, Doc, and I hate to say it, man, but folks trying to teach somebody about having, raising their children, and they don't have no children. So wait a minute, you don't have no children, but you got book knowledge. And I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying, you don't have no children. What are you trying to tell me how to raise my son and daughter? So anyway,
man.
little things like that, folks. You got to be qualified today and some things. And
Ever.
yeah, yes, sir.
Now what you just said. Now this is I had this personal experience. This
Yes, sir.
mother was talking. Now
Yes, sir.
she gonna override the husband in the way that he wanted to. Now they had adopted a child
Yeah.
as an infant. She
Yes, sir.
got books. She
Yeah.
reading books.
Yeah, man. Ton of
Now
them.
the husband, he has another standard, because he's been raised with siblings and all this. She reading
Mhm.
books. Now she wants to override him.
Right.
I heard this boy talk to that mother,
Mhm.
and I saw her will to up like he talked to her like he was the parent and she was the child.
Wow. Wow.
And I
Yeah.
saw it. I witnessed it. And then I
Yeah.
know how to get around it. I said, there are things where parents will allow their children to talk to them like
Yeah.
they're the child,
Right.
and the child
Yeah.
act like that. And then she says, "Well, that's the way blank his name does
Right.
me." I said, "Oh, I didn't want to say, yeah, I know it. I know that. That's why I brought it up."
Right.
So that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if that father wanted to step in and do it correctly, now
Yeah.
she gonna defend that abnormal behavior because
Right.
she was
Right.
being held hostage.
Right.
And I'm like, that is so.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of those
When
jacked
you
up ones,
said
Doc.
that, yeah, when you said that,
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those jacked up areas as we talk about occasionally, and it's more to it, folks. It's a little more to it. That's why you got to have people really that understand parenting, understand coaching, training, and all the above. And ask them questions, folks. You can ask questions. Make sure they are qualified to help you. And I can tell you, Doc is qualified, folks, to help us in this optimum blessing, the power transformation, folks. It's exciting time. But again, folks, the goal is to get you to your best self yet. And we want to really encourage our young adults too. You guys need to learn some of this as well. Please ask questions, get some help, get some mentors in your life, that are qualified to help you grow as well. But guys, the power transformation is real. The transformational process is real.
Yeah.
I have to say, Doc, it's needed by everybody on the planet at some level. I think everybody could benefit from that. And it just makes you a better person, folks. How about this, Doc? It even helps you find yourself. Man, that's a good one for me. Helps you find out the real Kevin Vaughan, and
Well,
that's what
that's
it's
what
all
it
about.
does.
Yeah, it really helps you
Yeah.
find yourself.
It's self-discovery.
Yeah, it is. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about. See, it's
yeah,
true self-discovery,
yeah,
discovering your
yeah,
I factor.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, your true I
yeah,
factor, the
yeah,
intimacy of your relationship with yourself. See,
yeah.
the temperaments, which I teach on, and I need to become more proficient at that. Uh, but you talk about those four human temperaments. You
Yeah,
talk about the melancholic,
yeah.
the sanguine,
Uh-huh.
the choleric, and
Uh-huh.
then you have the pragmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have to take an assessment, an online
Yeah.
assessment to really find out
Mhm.
what it is. So I
Yes, sir.
and that's important, but you have to
Yeah.
take that online assessment
Right.
and
Yeah.
answer truly. Now see, here's where honesty comes in because it's
Yeah.
going to tell you some stuff.
Yeah.
Now, your temperaments can change over time. I
Yeah.
took one about 2 years ago. I think it was about 2 years or something in 24.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it gave me an assessment of my it's going to tell you what your main things are. And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
it showed up sanguine and pragmatic by 1 point. They were all, one was 17, one was 16.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have two primaries.
Mm-hmm.
As I was reviewing that thing and looking over it, I said, that's not me. So something's occurred in me in two
Mm-hmm.
years.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to go back and take the assessment again, answer those questions true to
Mm-hmm.
form, being
Mm-hmm.
honest, to see
Mm-hmm.
what it spits out about me.
Yeah, I need to do it again too. Doc, it's been a long time since I did
But
that one.
see,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
temperament, those
Yeah.
things change
Yeah.
when you go to that
Yeah.
website. I have that website, and
Yeah. Yeah. That's
man,
good.
but you
That's
have to go and take those, you have to answer those
yeah.
questions, and that's what's going to
Yeah.
give you yourself.
Yeah, that's powerful. Yeah, that's a good indicator too, Doc, on growth too. If you take them on a regular basis, you can see how you're growing, hopefully in the right direction in some
Yeah,
areas. Yeah, yeah, that's powerful. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited about you. We want you to grow. We want you to find your best self yet, right? And the goal, as Doc reminds us every now and then, the Creator God, ladies and gentlemen, He has a plan for you. He knew you before the foundations of the world. I said, man, what does that look like? That's what I wanted to know, Doc. If He knew me before I was even existed, I want in this body, I should say. I wanted to know what's that look like. So, folks, you want to find out more about that as well. And that's what the power transformation and transformation
that's
process.
an easy answer, though.
Yeah.
That's an easy answer. You look like him.
Amen. There you go. That's good.
Because you're created in
Yeah.
the image and
Yeah.
likeness of God.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
That's what it
God is
starts.
spirit.
Yep.
So your
Amen.
spirit was one with him.
That's it. You got the answer, folks. You got the answer right there. That's powerful, Doc, right there. Isn't that wonderful,
Yeah.
folks? And that's what
You
we're
could,
all looking for, I think, too, Doc. We're all looking for that. And we're not
yeah.
talking religion. It's not religious, folks. This is not religious. It's not
It's
no
your I
denomination.
amness from
Yeah.
an internal perspective.
Yeah. That's what I love about it.
What is humanity that thou art mindful of him?
Mm.
Thou art mindful of humanity because humanity is created in the
Yeah.
image and likeness of the Creator.
Yeah.
Let us create humanity in our image and our likeness, and He's spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So your
Mm-hmm.
image and your likeness, you were created in the spirit of the
Yes.
Creator.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
why you have the ability within you to create, but it's going underground because of the separation in spirit
Yeah.
that took place.
Yeah.
See, the Creator never had a formed body,
Right.
but he became a formed body that he
Right.
might reconcile that which he created back to himself.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's it.
Man,
That's it. Yeah.
that ain't what I'm on here for. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
I hear you. It does tie in, but I hear you.
It
I hear
ties
you.
in.
Yeah, it ties in that because that's the whole goal is to get back to the originator.
The
What
optimum
happened?
return.
That's right. That's powerful, Doc.
That's
So,
what
ladies and
the
gentlemen,
optimum
yeah,
return.
it's just a fact, folks. It's a fact. It's a truth. It's a wisdom of the ages and so forth. It's amazing. I love it. It's amazing how God is so complex, but yet so simple at times.
Man,
Yeah, he's a complex creator, but yet he can make it simple for us to understand. So thank you, Father, for that
wow.
right there. Just incredible. Hey guys, we got to go. Hope you have a great day today. Be intentional. Be also enjoy all your moments, folks. And guys, challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself. I want to give you some homework today. Challenge yourself to learn more about the power of transformation. Hey, Doc's on Facebook. He's on Instagram and also on TikTok. Guys, if you got any problems wanting to try to get an appointment with Doc, let us know, and I'll be glad to forward that information to you. But do something for yourself this year, folks. Find yourself. Maybe that's a good one right there. Find yourself this year if you want to do that. Okay, it's all optional, but I highly recommend that you'll do that. And also get your young adults involved to have them think about themselves as well on what they want to do with their wonderful lives, and give them a wonderful process, right? Give them a way to really be successful in their lives. And one way you can do that is by finding who you really are, guys. It's powerful. It is really powerful, very enlightening, and most of all, very empowering. And it'll help you navigate your day each and every day. It'll help you do a lot of things that you always wanted to do, probably even. So appreciate you so much. Hey, Doc, thank you so much for your time today.
Optimum blessings and thank you.
Amen. Hey, guys, this has been your midday with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you next time. Hey, guys, have a great week. It's already Friday already, Doc. So have a great weekend, Doc. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time on your midday moment, guys. We're here on Mondays around 12 noon, and Lord willing, we'll be back on Mondays, and we're also here on Fridays as well. So take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to share this out, guys. Thank you. Please share this out on all your social media platforms all around the network. Thank you so much. Bye.